Hey, good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. I am so glad you're here. I decided to hang out in a different part of my yard this morning. And if you can't tell, it got mowed this weekend, which is always a good thing. And it's so fun because after the lawn gets mowed, we have this, swarm of birds which come in. And the birds just spend, hours picking the lawn clean from all the bugs that have now magically appeared out of the grass. Hey, Lalitha, good to see you. Glad you're here today. So today's topic, hey, and Thomas is here too. I haven't seen you in a while. Very cool. So today's topic is failure is an option. And this whole week we're going to be talking about things. Hey, Beth. We're going to be talking about things which will motivate us, move us forward, keep us engaged with life, and get us out of those doldrums and out of the anxiety and the things that control us. I've got a lot of people in my life lately who they're stuck. They're stuck in that rut. Maybe you are too. And they're stuck and they can't get out of it. They can't get out of that mindset. Good morning, Lisa. They can't get out of that mindset that goes round and round, and we watch them. And one of the things I've struggled with over the years is because I've worked so hard to understand how to shift my own emotions, how to take back the power and the control of how I feel away from everybody else that's outside of me. Hey, Jan, great to see you. Because I've worked so hard at that, sometimes I forget that I have so many people that I love who, hey, Sue, who haven't really worked through that process yet. And so when they come up against adversity, or they come up against depression or anxiety, they really can't break out because they don't have the tools. And that's the challenge with people who we love, right? We've spent a lot of time working on ourselves. We've spent a lot of time really understanding how things work. And the people that we love around us, they don't listen to us. Again, we know what we're talking about. That's so common. One of the first lessons I learned in body work is the people, your family members, will not value, hey, Kathy, will not value or respect or understand your body work. They will be like the last to get on board because they see you in a certain perspective. They don't see you as you've been evolving. Because they see you regularly, they don't notice when you've reclaimed parts of yourselves, or when you interact differently, or when you respond differently to a situation. They don't notice that because they're still in those old patterns. So that's one of the things that I've noticed is the people around me are really getting stuck. And so this week I thought, you know what? I'm going to give to all of my friends who hang out and watch my live streams. I'm going to give the things that we need because we're not getting the motivation. We're not getting the inspiration from the people in our life. Hey, Carrie, and we're surrounded by all of this negativity and this anger, and we really need a space that's happy. So failure is an option. All right, I've been taking a virtual coach class with Eben Pagan. Pretty awesome. I love it. It validates a lot of my ideas, and it also gets me thinking outside of my box a little bit, which is very, very cool. And one of the things they talk about in the marketing piece is that almost everything you do, most everything that you do is going to fail. So when they, first of all, they test things. Hey, Jennifer. They test pictures. They test words. They test everything. Hey, Heidi. They make no assumptions that things are going to work. In fact, they make the assumption in marketing and in life that most of the things that they try aren't going to work. Do you know what a refreshing mindset that is? We're so afraid of failure. We're so afraid of screwing things up and getting things wrong that we don't we don't make 10 mistakes to find the one that works. We aren't doing that. Instead, we try one thing, it doesn't quite turn out because we don't know enough or we don't have enough feedback, and we give up and walk away. And that's how we get stuck. We get stuck because we don't recognize that failure is the only way to learn anything. It's the only way to move forward. It's the only way to regather those parts and pieces of yourself. Failure is the option. We don't have any other option. and surrounded by this anger and depression and hurt and negativity from this world that we're in. We have these expectations, and these people put expectations on us. How many people do you have in your life that are looking for you to be perfect? And even if it's not you, how many voices in your head tell you you should be perfect? I have a close friend who's going through some challenges right now, and they're upset with themselves because they haven't gotten over it. Why haven't they gotten over it yet? Because they're not recognizing that you can't be perfect. You can't just get over things. You can't just, flip a switch and be okay. It's really not possible. Instead, you have to try out different things. What makes me feel good? Does chocolate ice cream make me feel good, or does it make me feel bad? Personally, it makes me feel bad because I have a sensitivity to dairy. Or will sitting with my feet in the grass make me feel good or make me not feel good? I've been spending a little bit of time out at a local dam that I have. And I love being there because it lifts my spirits up, and I didn't quite know why. And a friend of mine reminded me that because of the water churning, that there was a lot of ozone in the air. And so whenever I go to this park, more than any other parks, I get a lift. I get an uplift. Now, this is something that's counterintuitive. I wouldn't have thought about it. I would have been like, oh, I'll just pick any park. Any park will be fine. And then I get done and go away and, didn't get the lift that I want. But when I go to this dam, hey, Jenny, when I go to this dam, because of the extra ozone in the air, it totally lifts my spirits. And it's the answer for me. So you have to keep trying things. You have to break yourself out of that perfectionist role, because if you expect yourself to be some level, maybe it's an argument, if you're scared of fighting with somebody, maybe it's, starting to push those boundaries a little bit and understanding how that works. How do arguments work? How does conflict work? And start playing with it in different areas of your life. Or maybe you're looking to find foods that help you lose weight and feel good. You are going to have to figure out the ones that work for you. You do research, you investigate, and then you just start trying things. If we don't put experimenting and failure as a part of our everyday experience, then there's no way we're really going to ever succeed. Okay? So that's your mission for today. I want you to try something and think failure is an option. Almost look for something that'll fail. Try something that you're almost positive will fail, and then get the feedback back from it, and make a little tweak and make a little bit of adjustment and try again. Okay? Try it at least 10 times. When I heard in this marketing piece in my coaching program that they make at least 10 ads for every time they're testing something, at least 10, so that they can figure out, they can find the ones that really work, because they don't know. You only know when you start to get feedback. Okay, so find one thing today that you are guaranteed to fail at, and be okay with it, and try it. All right, and look at it as an experiment and get the feedback, and then try it again maybe tomorrow or in a couple days, and see if your tweak makes a difference, if you see something a little bit different, what information you get. Let's really go and explore and have an adventure of the world, and realize that you are going to fail epically. Okay? So have a great day. Share, love, like, comment on other people's comments, because that is how we get this message out into the world. And we really need a happy, safe place where we can all feel connected. Okay? So I will see you tomorrow with another great motivational idea, and to get your morning started off right. Talk to you later. Bye.